Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 39 of Direwolf20's Let's Play Enigmatica series, where today I'm making bottles of enchanting. This should be relatively easy to do with a fluid encapsulator, I think. So if I want 2 or 10 of you, in theory you should just... Nice. Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, that ain't so bad. That ain't bad at all, actually. And the reason I'm doing this is last episode, we focused on getting our mob farm going. What I will tell you is that between episodes, I went ahead and added the add-on tier 2 and efficiency speed add-ons, these two guys, into every one of these mechanical dirt dudes so that they could all run at a pretty good pace, right? That is awesome. What I've got currently is I want to get enough experience that I can start enchanting some level 100 stuff, right? Because I think I'll get some pretty good things at that point. I've maxed out my Eterna, I've maxed out my Arcana. I'd like to max out Quanta, which should be doable with an enchanting B shelf. The B shelves apparently had 100 Quanta. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I want all that Quanta. Like, on one hand, my understanding is that Quanta adds, like, you know, a bit of randomness on top of the randomness. So with Quanta, I think it means you can get really bad enchants, but also you can get even better enchants than by default. It's just extra random. So we're going to have to do our best to kind of get a little bit lucky. And luck is the name of the game, but that's that. So we've got bottles of enchanting. What I'd like to do is automate throwing the bottles of enchanting at my player. So I'd like to have a spot where I can go stand, and the bottles of enchanting will just get thrown at me. And that's the end of the sentence that I'm saying. So maybe somewhere in here-ish? Oh, good. I'm definitely in a spot that, you know, I would want to be in. Alright, that should be coolish. I like that. That looks pretty neat. And my plan is very simple. What I want is some kind of block that will constantly throw the bottles of enchanting at my player when I'm standing on a pressure plate in front of it. So I need to find one of those blocks. How about an activator modular from Modular Routers? Now, I don't remember what this router's config was, but can I reset it or no? I guess not. So I'm going to pop you there. I'm going to throw the activator module in you. We'll configure it. Front? Sound cool? Action right click, sneak is a no, look at the basic level. I think that's literally it. Sweet. So redstone mode high. I wish you could be faster, and I think I can make that happen. But let's first with a pressure plate. And then there's speed upgrades from modular routers, right? Pretty sure this is what I want. Sweet. Can I get more, please? Shouldn't be too hard. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. So we get bottles of enchanting. And we're probably going to want to speed up the craft of these because they're a little bit slower than I want them to be at the moment. Okay. So that looks good. So yeah, you could definitely be faster. What are my thermal upgrade? Can I get one of you, please? I will probably want to eventually automate up to resonant, but that needs lumium, and I haven't automated any of that yet. But we'll get there. Eventually. Things will happen. You are, I presume, doing all the crafts. Yes, very slowly but surely. And then if I want 10 more of these, how are you doing now? Pretty quick. Not terrible. Not terrible. Pretty fast. I like that. So let's get an exporter with a crafting card and a speed upgrade, probably. Maybe a stack? I don't know. We'll see. Crafting card from Refined. I should probably just go ahead and teach you how to make one of these, huh? Do you know how to make crafting tables yet? You don't. Okay. Missing... Oh, really? Come on. I thought you would have Ore Dictionary'd that. Misclicked. Cool. Crafting upgrade, go. Should not be too hard. And then hopefully the stack upgrade will be good enough. Crafting on demand. And then we want some refined storage cables. Up one level. And we're basically going to want to run this under here. All right, easy peasy. Just run some cabling this way behind the walls. And what I'm going to aim for is putting it right underneath the modular router. With the exporter facing up, the crafting card goes in, the stack upgrade goes in, and the bottles of enchanting go in. And in theory, it's going to craft automatically. Did I put the crafting card in there? Yes. Yes? Yes. Why you know crafting? Crafting card is there. Stack upgrade, maybe not ideal. Maybe we want speed upgrades. Looks like we're getting low on iron again. But hey, speed upgrade, probably the way to go. That looks good, right? Not too shabby. So now if we pop /home, how are you doing, Chief? What I might want to do is change this craft because I'm going to say, let's 10x this, right? So for 10, let's make it 16 at a time. So 16x, 16x, and then 0.25 times 16 would be 4, right? Right? So now when it goes to craft, it's going to craft 16 at a time. And that's going to be a lot faster, and we're not going to have to wait for each iteration, right? In fact, we should even throw some speed upgrades on the export here, only because, oh my goodness, we're low on iron. How are we low on iron? How does that even make sense to anyone who plays this game? How is it possible that we are low on iron? Someone tell me. You know how it's possible? I have completely failed at automating ore processing. That's my problem right now. And it's because this guy does 6x ore crafting. So it's like so hard for me to not use him, but automating him would probably be a bit of a nuisance. A little bit of a nuisance. But all things in time. Let's go speed upgrade. Come on. Wow, you are taking your sweet time to craft, aren't you? Oh, right, because you've scheduled this. Right, yes, 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 that makes sense. And I think I've still got, yes, a hopper here. Haha. Okay. So you, importer, can speed upgrade, and that'll just speed that importing process up a little bit. That looks cool. You guys can get this stuff. I might even overclock him for a second. And we'll be back in a minute. All right, so then the plan should be we pop down here. And hey, I want experience. Now that's pretty cool. Right? Isn't that cool? Now then the question would be, why ain't you crafting? Do you not know how to make glass bottles or something? Are we low on bottles of experience? What's the dealio? It might just be that you don't know how to make glass bottles, and that's fine. Correct. I had a suspicion that that would be the case, and I was correct. And now, suddenly, you come to life. Cool? Alright, now that we've properly set up crafting those. That's not bad. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. It could be a little bit faster, right? It could be a little bit faster, and I bet we could make it so. But still, that's not bad at all. Now, I think I can make this crystal auto-absorb experience, isn't that right? Press V to change mode. I'm pressing V. Options, controls, key binding V. Auto collecting. There you go. That's what's up. Nah, I love it. And if we wanted to put a little sound muffle in there, we could, but I don't know. It's a little satisfying to hear that you're getting all the experience in the world. So I like it. I think it's good. I think it's cool. Let's do this. Let's think about. Do I want to speed this up even more? Because there should be a little bit of a speed increase guy, right? Isn't this increases process speed but reduces RF efficiency? We should get this auto crafting real quick for thermal. Do you know how to make all these things, my good sir? I'm assuming not even close, right? Yeah, you need electrum plates and lead gears. So let's get you lead gears easily enough. And then electrum plates, we should probably throw the compressor in here. It's about time. It's about time that we get the compressor thingy from thermal. Is it called the compressor? The stamping machine, the thing that makes plates. Multi-servo press. This guy, I think, is about due. So you want a block of iron or lead or something along those lines. And then you're also going to want some constantan gear, which I should teach you how to make constantan. It's not hard, I don't think. Yeah. Hey, no, wrong thing. Constantan gear. Just make sure to get the click in at the right time when they're both ingots. Alright, this to that. Get me like 10 of those. Sweet. 1, 2. Multi-servo press. Then get a crafter. Iron crafter, I guess, will do. Or do I want a normal crafter for this one? I'll start with normal, and then we'll see if we need an iron. I don't know that we're going to need that many. Especially because, remember, you need that augment to make gears. So, and then importer. And some cabling, which I should really, really look into doing better cabling at some point. Because using basic energy cables is kind of hilariously sad at this point. There we go. Excellent. And then let's see if I can be super cool with my crafter. Beautiful. All right. Now, if I wanted to make this stuff, all we gotta do is say this goes in there. Give me another one of these, by the way. But then also give me 3 of these. Cool. I should probably get a few more of these. Because this would be a great machine to have those in, right? Okay. And everybody's groovy, or what? I need to configure you and you on the output. And we can speed this up. which is all the more better. Then you guys can go into here. Boom. Now, if I wanted to do, let's do like 24 of them. That sound cool? Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about. We may need that stack upgrade. I think, very much will need that stack upgrade. Right in here. That's what's up. That's how you do it. So now, just for giggles, if I were to come here and stand here, what I'm going to say is more speed upgrades. Because I think we are limited by the insert speed at this point. Believe it or not, we're limited by the insert speed at this point. A stack upgrade might not be terrible, but I feel like it was a problem for me. We'll see if that's good enough. Pretty darn close to good. I like that a lot. Now, just for fun, can I throw a stack upgrade in here? He does seem to be going faster. That's pretty good. Look at that. I mean, yeah, it's still a net loss a little bit, but it's way faster than it was. I am all for it. Yeah, with the stack upgrade in there, it got stuck again, which is a little bit of a bummer. So I think stack upgrade is a no. We're just going to have to do 3 speed upgrades, and that'll have to be it. That's fine, though. That's fine. We're still winning. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't autocraft with a stack upgrade in there. I'm guessing, I don't know. Maybe I have to teach it how to make 64 at a time, and that might work. Meh. So with that said, how much experience now do I have? That would be the question. If I can get up to 100 levels, I'd be a pretty happy camper, I would think. I might be actually almost there. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I might be close. Maybe not too close. 91 levels. Okay. I'm going to turn you off for a minute and just stand here until I have enough. Yeah, so we've run out of liquid experience. There's your problem. So we're going to have to figure out what's up. Obviously, turning this off is not a solution to making more liquid experience, but I want to come in here and see what our... Okay, all this stuff looks pretty good. I want to check in on my... Just want to make sure this thing is fullish. Where's this stuff? Yeah, see, we're definitely out of essence. We're doing good on liquid meat, though. And I wonder if we're wasting liquid meat by virtue of the fact that we're letting this thing run. So let's try a little something. If I had the mob crusher and the mob slaughter factory, what if we turned off the mob slaughter factory when the liquid meat was high enough in the system? Let's get a detector from refined storage. Does that sound fair? And let's get an XNet connector and some cabling real quick. And what I'm going to do is have you... Is that the clear? Should be fine. We're going to say type fluids. And I'm probably going to need to go get... Do I have a bottle of liquid meat? Probably no. Let's /home that then. Just so we can go get some liquid meat in the bucket. So we're gonna create a system that says when we have enough liquid meat, let's disable the mob slaughter factory. All right, so you're gonna be fluid mode. You're gonna be this. Emit signal when above amount. I don't know if this is millibuckets or what. But I'm assuming you're gonna emit a redstone signal here, right? So 200,000, right? If we made this 255,000, he's still emitting. If we make him 257,000, he's not emitting. Okay. So what we're going to do is make it 250,000. So once you hit 250,000 liquid meat in the system, stop running the mob slaughter factory. Deal? So then what we're going to want to set up is pretty simply some networking cable. Actually, let's put you here. I like this idea. Yeah. Cool. And then channel 7 is a redstone-y thing, right? Let's make it channel 6. Will be logic. Okay. And we're going to measure from that redstone dust. That will be a sensor. And redstone greater than 0. Emit signal on white. Okay. Now you should be configured to be redstone mode ignored, run with no redstone signal. So I'm going to say emit a redstone signal to the mob slaughter factory. And you can be redstone mode ignored. Cool. So mob slaughter factory on channel 6 will be an output redstone signal of 15 when there's a white color going on. So at this point he should be turned off, and he's not. And he's not. Why would that be? Mob slaughter factory. Output. Enable on white. Redstone 15. Sensor RS greater than 0. Yes. Am I missing something? This actually should be working, and I don't know why it's not. Huh. Huh. He said. That's a thing. Let's try it this way. Redstone greater than 0, output white. Now he's not running. Okay, I don't think, even though it looked like it was connecting on the side, I don't think it was actually connecting on the side. So now are you guys running? Because you shouldn't be. That should not be happening, right? Are you guys emitting a redstone signal for them? Oh, that might be an XNet bug. You know what? Or maybe the color thing is global to the so let's make this red and make this sensor red. Right? So now these should no longer be running, but these are. This is stopped. Okay. So yeah. So this color thing. So technically I don't think I need this 6th channel, but it doesn't really matter. I thought the channels, but I guess it makes sense because they have to bridge channels, right? If I wanted to control item flow with a redstone signal, I would need to be across channels, right? Like if I said, I don't want you to extract unless we have white enabled, then obviously I would need to have a redstone signal emitting white. So that makes sense. So that's just me being a dope. That's what it comes down to. That's just me being a dope. Derpy Dyer being a derp. So redstone signal greater than emitted output of red. And then this one, if it's red, turn off this dude. Okay? So then what we should see is, as long as we have enough liquid meat going on, we should be cool. So let's turn this back on. You guys will all run at a pretty rapid pace. You're going to drain liquid meat out of here, because this has the import into the refined storage system. So eventually we'll run out of liquid meat, right? And then when that liquid meat gets low enough, this redstone signal will turn off. This will be allowed to run again. That'll kind of prioritize mob essence. Well, sort of. It'll prioritize liquid meat when we're low on liquid meat, and it'll prioritize mob essence when we need it. Because what was happening up to this point, I think, is that we were wasting mobs on liquid meat. Or at the very least, we would be at some point soon. So, yeah. Because I think it would keep running the mob slaughter factory, but, you know, yeah, that's a thing. So what I could have, we could toggle it. So let's make you run with redstone signal, okay? So you're receiving a redstone signal because this block is. Right? Now, if I were to remove this redstone, he would be running again, and he would not. See how it now toggled it? And that's just that transient redstone property, right? So redstone going into this block is affecting the adjacent block, which I'm sure I could change output. I guess there's no setting for, like, strong versus weak redstone signal, but you get the idea, right? So basically, we do that, and then you're cool once again. So you're all filled up once more. So this thing will stop running, and this guy will go back to making just mob essence. That's way more efficient. That should be super hyper efficient, and I like that a lot. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. We're getting a lot of essence at a pretty rapid clip here. Look how fast the essence is filling up. So a little bit of AFK time, and we should have a really significant amount of mob essence. And like I said, eventually, this liquid meat will dissipate. Because remember, we're using liquid meat to spawn mobs, so we can't forget that. It's an important fact that we don't want to forget. But eventually, all our liquid meat will dissipate, and then the other thing will turn on. Collect a bunch of liquid meat, and everything will be cool. All right, so with that, I think it's probably a pretty good wrapping up point for the episode. I want to wait a little bit, get a healthy amount of mob essence, fill that crystal up to the point where I have 100 levels of experience, and then we'll come back next episode and see what we can do by way of shenanigans experience. Like, I want to have some bananas level stuff. What I also wouldn't mind is like a really nice insightful crystal. What enchants can you get on you? You can get reactive, holding, and soulbound. That's about it. So I might make a new insightful crystal because I don't want to remove... Well, I guess I could remove holding 4 and re-enchant this one, because all I have to do is drain the experience into my player, and then I can swap it out, right? I think that's probably fair. Yeah. Let's drain all this. Then we can remove holding 4. Yeah, I like that plan. And get something like holding 7 on there. Because I clearly need more holding. That is clear. That is absolutely clear. Good, we did get a lot of books at some point. I remember doing something along those lines. So now that you're an empty insightful crystal, and you're removing the enchants. Cool, holding 4. Did we have any holding... We have a holding 5 and a holding 2. Okay. And what will I get if I try to enchant you, sir? Holding 7, holding 7, holding 5. So only for 75th level of experience will I get holding 7. That seems not so bad. So how about we... pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Holding 7. Boom. And soulbound, which is not bad. Sweet. And now I presume you're going to hold lots more experience. Yes. Very, very yes. So now you can hold up to 45,000? Sweet. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to say it's wrapping up point for the episode. So Darryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll come back next episode, have a bunch of experience, and be ready to enchant some stuff at level 100. All right, everyone. Take it easy.